Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna show you my book collection. It's not the biggest collection because I have like 200 volumes, I think, something around this. This is mostly because I have a very limited space, as I will show you in a minute. I literally have 2 IKEA shelves and 1 built-in wall shelf. But I need to manage somehow with this, so I do think a lot about what series I want to buy, which is kind of sad, but yeah, we'll see how much my collection will grow, because everything you will see today was bought in a span of like 1 year, I think. So yeah, let me show you with what we are dealing. This is first shelf. Here we have that built-in wall shelf, and the second one. And I've tried to categorize all the stuff that I have. So here we have manga in Polish, Korean novels, and manhwa, because I don't have any space for this on the other one. Here we have manhwa, mostly, and here we have danmei only, and I think we will start here. So, starting from the bottom shelf, we have all MXTX series. So, Grandmaster of the Manic Cultivation, Heaven's Official's Blessing, and the Scum Villain's Self-Saving System. All of those are finished, and those were probably the first danmei I've bought, I think. I really enjoyed the donghua for Heaven Official's Blessing, and that's why I've started to buy all those books, actually. It was really nice. I've really like watching, so I've decided to buy those, though I think I've read those 3 volumes, like, even before they were released. I think those 3, probably. Yeah. I've enjoyed them, so decided to buy them. I was familiar with the Grandmaster of the Manic Cultivation. I've saw the manhwa. It was pretty good. I really like it, so decided to grab this as well. And as I was buying everything, I've also bought the Scum Villain's self-saving system. I'm in the middle of the first volume. So far, I do enjoy it, so that's a plus. I've saw a lot of this on Twitter, so I'm curious as to what's going to happen in the next volumes. I do kind of know, but not all the details. But yeah, this is the first shelf. As I've said, I really enjoy Heaven's Official Blessing. It's not my favorite danmei, but it's one of them, I would say. Next we have, let's call it a mid-band shelf, with the exception of Stars of Chaos. So we have Case File Compendium, Remnants of Filth, and The Husky and His White Catechism. I've read the first volume of Erha. I've really enjoyed it, and I've heard a lot of good things about this series, so I've decided to pick this up. And since Remnants of Filth is set in the same oh Jesus, I forgot the word. Universe is set in the same universe as Erha. I've picked this up as well, and since Case File Compendium is by Meat Ban, this also landed on my shelf, though I don't keep up with this one as much. I may stop buying this for now and later buy the remaining volumes. Not sure yet, because there are some Danmei that will be coming out soon that I am a huge fan of, so I need space. And as you can see, I don't have a lot of it, so maybe I will stop with Case File Compendium for a while. I'm not sure yet, we'll see. I don't know much except for all the trigger warnings, so we will see. But if it's even half as good as the writing in Erha, yeah, I will probably like this. As for the Stars of Chaos, I recently fall in love with Priest, and I will tell you more when we go up one shelf, so let's do this now. Here we have series that are finished, with the exception of, let me take this off, with the exception of Ballad of Sword and Wine, because I don't have any other place to put it. So we have Guardian, Thousand Autumns, and Little Mushroom. I've read Little Mushroom, really enjoyed it. I love the manhwa. It's like the prettiest one you probably ever see. My plant is not behaving. Stay there. I've watched Donghua for Thousand Autumns. Also really liked it, so decided to pick the books as well. And we have Guardian. This is one of my newest obsessions, I would say. I've read the first volume in like one sitting, one afternoon, and I was done with it. I love this story so much. It's such a good read, and it's also very quick. You don't even realize. Jesus. When the book is over, the story is really, really good. And I think I just really love the style that priests have. So I am happy that I have Stars of Chaos too. And there's this other one, Drowning Sorrows in Raging Fire, I think that's the title. And I will be pre-ordering this as well, because I just love this style. I don't know if it's the translation or it's just that good in in Chinese too. But yeah, I really, really love this series. It's still not my favorite one, but I would call it my second favorite. So yeah, I just love it, and I highly recommend to read Guardian. And yeah, we have one solo volume of Ballad of Sword and Wine. I was tempted by the covers, so yeah, here it is. Here we have the Guardian bonuses from the deluxe version of the third volume. So, Jesus, as I don't have a lot of space, as I've said many times already in this video, I've just put one card, the rest chills behind, so it doesn't, gather dust. But yeah, that would be all for Danmei shelf. Let's start with the next shelf. Next we have manhwa. Besides Little Mushroom manhwa, all of those are Korean. There we have a box of Attack on Titan puzzles. I'm not gonna take it out from there because it probably will fall. So I'm not gonna touch that, but yeah, there it is. And we have from the top, Father, I Don't Want This Marriage, Dangerous Convenience Store, which I love. This is probably one, or maybe even my favorite, BL. I'm not sure. I can't think of anything else right now, but I've read this story so many times. I just love it. And then we have Solo Leveling, which started my obsession, I think, with Korean manhwa. This is so good. This is so good. If you've never seen it, I recommend to, if you don't want to read, I recommend watching the anime. It was really, really good, and it was pretty similar to the comics, so yeah, highly, highly recommend. Then we have a Stepmother's Mansion, which I bought at the convention. I still don't know much about the story, but the art is really, really good. And then we have Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. Same as Solo Leveling. I really love this story. He's a menace. I love him. And yeah, also highly recommend. Then we have The World After the Fall. And yeah, I love the art style. That's basically why I bought it. But as you can see, I have only 3 volumes. And that's why, and that's because I've decided to put this on hold for now, since there are more, maybe not more important, but things that I would like to buy more than this right now. I do enjoy it, but yeah, limited space. Then we have Solo Leveling Volume 1 in Polish. As I've said, I bought this because I really want more manhwa in Poland, and I really hope this one will do really, really good. So yeah, that's why it's here. I don't know if I will be buying next volumes. We will see. Maybe the second one, which will probably be this month or next. I'm not sure. Either way, I will think about this. Then we have my beautiful, beautiful Little Mushroom manhwa. I've shown it in the previous video, but this is so pretty. Like, come on, it's beautiful. I'm so happy I have this finally, and I think the second volume will be out soon. I'm not sure, but I will probably buy it as well. And here, oh, it's not gonna be easy to show you, but here we have my Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation stand, the one I've showed you in my previous video. It's really pretty. I really love it. So that's that, and we have Meguro Hinohara art book. I love Meguro Hinohara. If I had the space, I would probably build a shrine for all the series from Meguro Hinohara. I just love them so much. I love all of those. Just look at them, how pretty they are. The stories are also really, really good. So I'm really happy that I have this. This is my first art book. And even though it was pricey, it was so pricey, I'm really happy to have this on my shelf. It's really, really pretty. So I don't regret. I really don't. My bank account maybe regret this, but I don't. And yeah, that would be all for this shelf. Let's start with the next one. Here we have manga in bigger formats. They are, especially those, they are especially big. Like, I don't understand why they are so big, but okay. So from the top we have Therapy Game Restart, Secret XXX, and the Dragon's Betrothed. As I've said, I love Meguro Hinohara. Those are one of my favorites. Japanese BL. I love it, especially Therapy Game. I've read it so many times. I've lost count. I really don't know. I just love those so much. Then we have the Apothecary Diaries, all available volumes in Polish. I enjoy Mao Mao and her weird stories. I really do. And I really adore Jinshi. He's a menace, but in a good sense. I really love this series. Then we have My Happy Marriage. I've watched the anime, enjoyed it quite a bit, so I've decided to buy those. For now, there are only 2 volumes available, but I think next month, I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't keep up with this as much. When I see the volume at the store, I will buy it, but I'm not gonna pre-order it or anything like that. Here we have my postcard from the Other Worlds book. Books depend on the bean counter. I cannot remember the title for the love of God, Jesus Christ. But yeah, there's a card, and we have 2 volumes that are available for now. The third one will be released this month in like 10 days, I think. So we'll be buying this for sure. I do enjoy this story. Then we have Witch of the Teasel Castle, Volume 1, 2, and 3. I've read a few pages. The covers are really, really pretty for this one, and that's why I bought the series. I don't know much about the story, but the covers are beautiful. So I don't regret. I've said at the beginning that I think about the series that I buy, but as you can see, not always. So yeah, those are not planned, not really. But the covers are pretty. That's my explanation. That's my reasoning. If they are pretty, I will buy them. Then we have a Baby Violet and a Baby Violet replay. I'm not gonna show you the covers, unfortunately. You may see something here. Those are a bit explicit. This is a rather spicy series. I did enjoy it, and if you like a bit spicy stuff, I would recommend it. It was a nice read, not the best, but quite enjoyable. Then we have Nagahama to be or not to be. I've also read it like before. It was fine, not like the best out there, but it is enjoyable. And we have fourth generation head Tatsuyuki Oyamato. This is something I bought long time ago, and like really long time ago. I don't even know when, but I was probably in high school still. So like maybe I can say that this is my first manga I've ever bought. Probably. I don't even remember what it's about. I just know it is a spicy one. But yeah, I really do not remember anything from it, honestly. I just have this on my shelf because like I need to put it somewhere, but yeah. It's like bought after high school, you know, when I finished my lessons. I don't know why I bought this, but it's here. It's here. But yeah, let's move to the next shelf. Next, we have smaller formats of manga, and I will take off all the cards. This one is from Sign of Affection, and this one is from Nagareboshi, I think. I don't think there's an English name for this. I didn't see it at least, but this is a really pretty card. So from the top we have Sign of Affection, then Lullaby of the Dawn, and to show you the ones at the back, let me take off Sasaki to Miyano, which I have all the available volumes finally. So yeah, let's start from this side, I think. This one, I don't think it has an English name. I will put the Japanese one. somewhere. But this is also something I bought, I think, in high school. Those two, as you can see, are a different color because they are used, and I feel like they are pretty old. So yeah, I bought those two. I didn't even know that there was a third volume, which I found randomly this year at the store when I was looking at new releases. So I've grabbed it because I don't like to have, not finished series. So even though it looks much different than those two first volumes, I'm really happy that I have it here. It's like, it was a pretty funny story, though it's not the best. Let's say it's not the best. It's a story about a guy that summons a demon by accident in a really weird situation. That's all I can tell you. And it's just the story of those two. And there is one other person there. But yeah, I mean, it's not the best, but it's here. I can say why I bought it. I don't remember. I just don't remember. Then we have Ten Count, which I really like. It's a good story, not the best, but I've enjoyed it. Then we have Given, which I really, really love. This is also one of my favorite manga, like BL manga. I just really love it. And I have all the volumes. I've always wanted to have all the volumes because I never bought them for some reason. And I'm really happy that I have them here all. But yeah. Then we have Nagareboshi. I'm probably butchering those names, but I don't speak Japanese. I'm trying not to butcher them, but yeah, if I do, please excuse me. But I will put the names somewhere if I say those really, really bad. So you will be able to check those books. Oh Jesus. It's a really pretty story about a guy who, I don't think he's a photographer. I think he just likes to take photos. I'm not sure. And this one, the guy with the scar, he's really beautiful. Really, really beautiful. And it's a really sweet story. So I highly recommend this one. Then we have Ask and You Will Receive. I think it will be released in English next year. I'm pretty sure. We finally have the second volume, which is cool as heck because I really thought they forgot about the rest of the story. So I'm really happy that it's here. Then we have another one that doesn't have an English title, so I will put it somewhere here. It's a cool story. It's a sweet one about the guy that tries to do things he never did before he turns 40. Sorry. And this menace that saw his list, so it's a bit funny, but also really, really sweet. I don't know why now I'm telling you the stories when I did not do that with other volumes. But yeah, that's happening now. Then we have Scarlet Secret. I'm pretty sure the title is the same in English. I was amazed by the cover and I bought it. It's a good one. It's a good one. But the cover, come on. It's a cool cover. You cannot tell me otherwise. Then we have Touch Within the Abyss. I think that's the title in English. I'm pretty sure. It's about the guy who cannot see. I forgot how it's called in English. But yeah, he cannot see. He's blind. Oh, yeah, he's blind. He's a hitman, and it's a really, really sweet story. I've really enjoyed it, and I highly recommend it. Not sure if it's already released in English, but I recommend to grab this when it's out. Then we have, and I didn't know that this is the English title, which is pretty funny because I would never guessed by the Polish title that the English one is Fluff for the Flightless. This is so weird because the Polish one is like love will give you the wings, you know what I mean. I didn't expect that this will be called Fluff for the Flightless. It's so funny to me for no apparent reason, to be honest. But yeah, this one was not the greatest. It was okay. So yeah, it's pretty, that's for sure. But yeah, it was fine. And the last one on this shelf is Sick. If I'm being honest, I don't remember anything about this one. So I've read it, but I don't remember anything, honestly. So I don't think it's the greatest. I don't think. But yeah. And that would be all for this shelf. Let me put everything that I've took off. As you can see, I need to start to stack them because there's a lot of manga that I want to buy, but not a lot space to put this. I don't know how many times I've said that already in this video, so sorry about this. But let's move to the last shelf. And now for the last shelf, pretty random, I would say, but I don't have space. I will say that I don't have space where to put them. So we have Solo Leveling novel. I fought for this volume for so long. I cannot believe that I have it finally here, but I do. I've been searching for this for a few months. I'm not gonna lie, it was so hard to buy this one. But I finally have all the volumes, so I'm really happy. Then we have Lounge of Cam's Family. I've bought it recently. Haven't read that yet, but I hope it will be good. Sorry for the light. It's getting darker and I brought my ring light, but it's pretty weird. Whatever. And then we have Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation manhwa. I really enjoyed it. It has a pretty nice art style, so yeah. And I really liked it. He is such a weirdo. I love him. So yeah, that would be all for my book collection. As I've said, I have around 200 volumes. If I had the space, I would have probably more, like a lot more. I was planning to buy a bigger shelf than this one, but unfortunately I would not be able to fit it here, as you can see, and I don't have anywhere else where to put it, so I need to manage with just that. I'm not sure what I will do when I run out of this space. I will probably keep all the stuff on the floor or on the table that I have here usually. But yeah, that's rather sad, I would say, because there's a lot of things that I would like to buy. Also, I've said that I will be pre-ordering stuff. I already have like 10 things pre-ordered, so I need to find space for this. And finally, I think in January, Global Examination will be out, and I need to find space for this because this is my favorite danmei ever, and I want to make a shrine for this. I love this so much. I don't know where to put stuff. I need to think something because Jesus Christ, I want more books, but I don't have space. It's so sad. But yeah, I will stop with the nagging now. And yeah, that would be all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And once again, sorry for all the rambling about the space. Yeah, sorry about this, and bye.